Hi, I'm Nikki Cook. I am a stay-at-home mom of 3 little kids. We have a 5-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 10-month-old. A little bit about myself. I've struggled with my weight for as long as I can remember. I've let the number on the scale and people's opinions about my weight kind of dictate my self-worth for longer than I'd care to admit. I've done Weight Watchers for years, in and out of that. I've done Whole30. All of them work for a little bit, and then I go back to my old habits of emotional eating and closet eating and the cycle of shame and hating myself, and just done that for way too many years. So when my husband Jamal asked me to do this challenge, he said, Jeremy Scott's having this challenge. I'm like, oh God, his workouts are brutal. I'll never be able to keep up. I don't have time for this with, the 3 kids. We were driving up to Tahoe and we were talking about it, and I just remember feeling very overwhelmed and just like, oh God, I want to do this, but I don't think I can. I don't have time for it. I'm too busy with the kids. I can't put myself before the kids, and that sort of thinking. But the more we talked about it, I'm like, you know what? He really wants me to do this with me, and we got to do it. And so we signed up, and I was scared, I'll admit. But you know what? Once we started, I made a promise to myself that I would keep on point with nutrition. I'd be honest on my FitnessPal. I wouldn't fudge the numbers, and that I wouldn't miss a workout. And I didn't. The only workouts I missed is when I had the stomach flu for 4 days, and I made them up. I just made time, and I did them later when I felt stronger and better. And I was okay with that because I know I made the effort. I wasn't making the excuses I used to. And so that part was rad. I really enjoyed that part. But I'll be honest, the biggest thing for me, and I think I can speak for my husband as well, was the worksheets and the mental work that went along with it. Excuse me, it's hard not to cry about this part, but it changed my life. And not that our marriage was bad by any means, but it definitely, doing this with him and doing the worksheets together and having those open and honest conversations changed our marriage for the better. We realized that we were putting everyone else and everything first before our marriage and us, and it's really changed us. And we're more honest about our conversations now and what we want out of our family and our life and finances, and it's been life-changing for us. And so yeah, the 15 pounds lost and the inches lost, I'm down 2 dress sizes from a 14 to a 10. That's all great, but really the biggest thing is our shift in mindset. And like Jeremy always says, the perspective. You have more than most people have, and just to be grateful for everything every day. And yeah, every day's not wonderful, but there's always something wonderful in every day. And one of the habits that I made on I think one of the worksheets was I get up now before my kids in the morning, and I set an alarm, and I get out of bed, and I drink my cup of coffee in peace, and I set my intention for the day. I write in my my planner about what the day is going to look like and what I want to get done, and that little shift has completely transformed my day. I don't wake up groggy. I don't wake up annoyed that my kids woke up extra early. I now have those 30 to 45 minutes by myself, and it sets the whole intention for the day, and I wouldn't change it. I'm not going to change it. I'm going to keep doing that forever. What can I say? Moving forward, I don't see myself doing anything different than we've done the last 47 days. Keep nutrition in check and just make sure that I'm, not overeating and having balanced meals. I think if I want a treat, I plan for it, I have it, I enjoy it, I don't feel guilty. I don't want guilt with food. We've gone to a beer festival, and what we did was we just worked out in the morning, we ate good all day, and kind of saved, enough macros to enjoy ourselves and not feel guilty. And it was freeing, to not feel that guilt all the time around food. My number one takeaway is probably the worksheets in Jeremy's podcasts and videos. Just hearing him talk about being real, the real shit, not BSing it, not sugarcoating it. It really put a lot of stuff in perspective, and the mind shift, the physical stuff came along after the mind shift changed, and I think that's the biggest thing that I would tell anyone. If anyone wants to do this transformation, just do it. Even if you're scared, do it. You will get so much out of it. Even if physically you don't change that much, your mind shift will change the way you think about food and your body and weight. I think Jeremy and his team, you guys did a fantastic job, and honestly, thanks for being real in the fitness industry. There's so much people who want to make money and they sell you bullshit. And the world needs more people who are just real and care about people and want to put that goodness out in the world. So thank you. Thank you for everything you've done. You've changed my life, and I'm forever grateful. Thank you.